Love-inspired suspense and HarlequinAudio present Pacific Northwest K-9 Unit, Books 1 through 3. Featuring Shielding the Baby by Laura Scott, performed by Jennifer Jill Araya. Scent of Truth by Valerie Hansen, performed by Teri Schnaubelt. And Explosive Trail by Teri Reed, performed by Jennifer Jill Araya. Shielding the Baby. The Lord thy God in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 17. This book is dedicated to the brave men and women who work for our National Park Service. Without them, we wouldn't be able to enjoy the beauty of wildlife and nature. 1. Shots fired. 2 victims near the Longmire Suspension Bridge. K-9 response requested. The dispatcher's voice came through Pacific Northwest K-9 Officer Danica Hayes' radio. She was in the Mount Rainier National Park with her K-9 partner Hutch, accompanied by her colleague Colt Maxwell and his K-9 Samson. Colt and I are on it. She disconnected from the call. Let's go. But we'll need to take the SUVs. The bridge is 5 miles from here. Race you, Colt said with a cheeky smile. They'd been about to leave the park after successfully apprehending the man responsible for assaulting a hiker. She jogged to her SUV, quickly putting her male German Shepherd in the back crate area. Sliding behind the wheel, she made a sharp U-turn toward the Longmire Suspension Bridge. Colt was hot on her heels in his SUV. Why hadn't they heard the shots? 5 miles wasn't that far, and out here the sound would carry, especially in mid-April when the park wasn't busy. She frowned, pulled over, then quickly retrieved Hutch. From here she could see 2 people lying on the ground not far from the bridge entryway. Before Colt and Samson could cross over to join her, more gunfire echoed, louder this time. "Take cover!" Colt shouted. Danica lunged toward the thick cluster of trees, Hutch at her side. Colt went in the opposite direction. She dropped to her knees in the brush, her arm protectively around Hutch's neck, scanning the area. There was nothing up ahead, so she turned around. A flash of movement caught her eye. She narrowed her gaze as a woman with dark hair and wearing a dark blue parka moved through the trees. The woman glanced furtively over her shoulder. Their gazes clashed, and the flash of recognition was unmistakable. The woman was Mara Gilmore, the PNK9's newest crime scene investigator. For a moment, Danica was confused. How had Mara gotten here so quickly? Then she realized Mara wasn't working today. Dropping her gaze to Mara's hands, she half expected to see a gun, but the tech had already disappeared through the brush. She blinked, momentarily frozen. What was Mara doing here? Was she running away from the shooter? Had she seen something? Mara's expression flashed in her mind. Guilt? Fear? A combination of both? Either way, she needed to find the team's tech to discover what, if anything, she might know. She jumped out from the trees. "I'm going after a witness," she called to Colt. "Let's go, Hutch." Hutch immediately bounded forward, anxious to be on the move. "No, Hutch, this way." Danica used his leash to correct his path so that he was following Mara. Danica ran with her 90-pound black and tan partner, her gaze searching for Mara. The more she thought about it, the less likely it seemed that Mara was involved in the shooting. The look on her face must have been fear. Still, she wanted to reassure the newest member of their team there was no reason to be afraid. Shame on her for thinking the worst. Blame it on her tumultuous childhood.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?